Me, IBM, if you take a quantum, you are in a way at a leadership position in terms of what is happening in quantum computing, and also very strong suit of a cybersecurity capability as well, and some product as well as a lot of services basically. So when we juxtapose cybersecurity with emerging technology, and it creates a lot of other possibilities for a skill and job basically. So from the context of emerging tech and cybersecurity coming together, as well as from the context of what IBM has been trying to do to address this challenge, we can dwell into that.
Absolutely. So, as few of the panelists rightly pointed out, right, there is typically a gap of almost like 30K open positions currently in the cyberspace, just from an India point of view. And if you see globally, there are more than 3 million openings, which are available, which is going to scale to almost like 3.5 million in maybe another 1 year or so. And right, as a couple of the panelists also pointed out, it is one of the most fast growing areas according to the World Economic Forum report, right? Cybersecurity is one of the top, one of the top 10 in the sixth position, if you see, in terms of the skills getting to be needed to be cultivated, skills to be developed. So at IBM, we have a multitude of offerings for academia, and particularly we run a program called Skills Build, which is aimed at developing skills right from schools to adult learners to higher education, different kinds. And the courses are across various technologies, right? Cloud, data science, AI, sustainability, and cybersecurity is one of the very important areas that we have a emphasis on, because we understand that it's really important to develop skills on cybersecurity right at the school level, so that because everybody has a mobile today, right? Even kids have a mobile, and hence they are prone to so many kind of cyber attacks which we see off and on every day. So it's really important to strengthen the skills right at that stage, so that as they grow, they are cognizant of the fact that what kind of attacks happen, right? And so goes for so as these are open opportunities available in industry, right? So we also struggle with a lot of people when it comes to hiring in that space, and hence uh, through these programs, right, the IBM skills build offerings, we also make available licensed software for students to get their hands dirty on, right? So for example, whatever technology, right, you talk about, we offer enterprise grade licenses for students, for colleges, and that's absolutely at no cost, including access to cloud. IBM Cloud has almost like 200 plus services to use. And besides this, we also have curated programs catering to developing competencies at faculties level, and of course at the student level. So we do across the year, we do multiple programs which are aimed at in general skill development, but then more focused on cybersecurity, for that matter. So we run something called as a faculty build-a-thon, right, wherein faculties from different kind of colleges come together. They take cybersecurity is one of the tracks we offer, where we make them learn not just the technology, but when we also give them a mini project to work on, so that they're more hands-on, and that way they can be explaining those concepts better in the classrooms when they go back and talk to their students. And same goes for the students. So so this is kind of and we now with this entire offering being part of IBM CSR, we have a huge network of CSR partners who help us. This kind of and we now with this entire offering being part of IBM CSR, we have a huge network of CSR partners who help us execute it on the ground, right from the remotest village of India to urban population that we have, right? So we basically look to work across all these segments, and particularly in Northeast, right, we are really in a lot of these places, and our collaboration with NILIT is basically aimed at strengthening that bit. So yeah, to answer your question, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mani, and I'd like to come to Manish. So Manish,